And let's see. I'll deal with that part a little bit later. This is from the day. You probably couldn't read it because I was halfway scribbling. All of these things that we're dealing with right now, they're experiences. That's what I classify as experience. It's not bad or anything like that. This is an experience, and it's not a new experience. With all the people that was around before, like if I was having a real good period, I might want to have an introduction. Something to happen in between. So I might take Baba Kloon and just sit right in front of him and say, and just run a line. Man, I feel so good, I don't know what to do. Oh boy, am I feeling great. Oh man, it's wonderful. If don't nothing happen, I go back the next day. Man, I feel wonderful. Until they introduce something. They said, the guy's feeling too good, we got to introduce something. Right? And so, there goes Baba Kloon. With somebody else, it might be, or with a similar subject, man, I know they're going to sell one of our properties in California. I know they're going to sell that property. I know they're just repeating it over and over again. Pretty soon, Mukhtar and them sell the property. He can't sell it because it's illegal. But that's what they do. So really what you're doing is, they play with you, you're playing with them right back. Hell, if I drive a car from down south and come drive it right here and it's tick, 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 running smooth, and the next day I get in that click, 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 and the next day, click, 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 click. Okay, that means that they playing with the car. Like every car that I have sold, remember all the cars I sold to somebody? It clack, 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 clack. The day I sell them, you see the people that buy them? I bet you ain't heard nobody say, man, this is a rag car. This car ain't no good. Why they don't say that? Because they, right? It's clear. It's so clear. Now, you got to remember, we've been messing around with Boss Man for a long time. And Boss Man is not smart, especially in the end of his career. When Boss Man is coming down, he's just like the Negro. Or just like, you remember the old Westerns they would have, or the old bank guys, whatever, he's going to pull one more job. One more job, and he's going to buy a little house, a little ranch, and stuff, and that's it, right? Right? And he'd never make it. Never make it. That's halfway true, based on how Boss Man do everybody. Okay, I have a lot of experience with Boss Man, but my experience with Boss Man is like I'm paying attention to what's happening. And some of the things I'm being caught by, but a lot of other things I'm observing. That's why when it got a little bit fuzzy, I said, well, Boss Man, you can keep America. That's why I left. I said, hey, come back some other time. Right? When it's clear. I don't have to stay here. So I left. Oh, that was the right boy, it was good. To get out and travel around the world and have time to really pull back and think and go over everything you've ever done, everything. Believe it or not, the reason I left America, because the main reason was this. When I was in the Youth Authority, California Youth Authority, the little white boys would run away. They would run away. They would come back, and I would still do more time than they did every time. They would let them go in a little while. Because the little white boy was upset, they got a hole over there, segregation. If I just keep messing, hell, they just take me over and put me in the hole. But if the little white boy run away, they got to put it out on the teletype, put it out on the sheriff thing, everybody in the region, send it out. They got to notify the whole state apparatus that little Johnny done run off, right? So when little Johnny come back, he could mix stew for about a couple of months and then he's gone home. Why? Because he's more expensive to the system, right? They got to let him go, right? Because if he run off again, and that's statewide, that's what everybody. Everywhere I went, the little white boys would run off. Very seldom Negro would run off. But the little white boys would run off, and they would come back and they would go home before I would. And I've been in there, I'm just doing regular messing up. And I said, that sunk deep. So I said, when the heat was on, I said, well, I'll just run off. That's why I left the United States. Because I had saw all the white boys would run off. They would run off, and when I run off, when I come back and got everything, at the end of everything, I ain't do it for 4 or 5 years. If I would have got convicted when I was doing what I was doing, I would have did 20 or 25 years. Right? I would have did 20 or 25 years. But if I run off, now when I run off, now you got to remember, they got to have a whole governmental apparatus. When I go to Algeria, they got to get all these snitches in Algeria together to focus on me, right? When I go to and visit Egypt and Uganda and all those places, when I go to Dar es Salaam and Tanzania, they got to have their whole apparatus, right? So their whole apparatus that they got would zip in on me. They wouldn't say we're here to on you, but over the years, if you're observing everything that's going on, you'll be able, pretty soon you can pick out who's who, what's what. So when I come back, when I go to Europe, or Scandinavia, whatever it is, and when I come back over here, I come back over here with something in mind. And the government is right along with me every minute of the way, every stop. When I stop in Mexico to get things set up and then go to, if you want a better deal than this, you're going to have to go down to Peru. I get to Peru and hooking up stuff, and I see, boy, there's plenty of polices. And they acting like they have one sweep to sweep me up where I just go to jail for a hot second. I'm just a tourist, what am I doing? But they just to let me know something. And if you want a better price than that, you're going to have to go to Bolivia. In those days, that was where the best price for cocaine was. Because I'm a new man, I ain't going to do nothing wrong. Cocaine is not wrong. It wasn't considered wrong in those days. Only white folks and rich Negroes snorted cocaine. There wasn't no pipe smoking the stuff, right? So I went on down, and they said, if you want a better deal, you're going to have to go to Bolivia. So I was trying to remember my 4th grade social studies books. Bolivia. Oh, that's over there. I just got out my map and I went to Bolivia. When I got to Bolivia, it was clear. You get to know CIA operatives, how they look and how so they ease up to me. And I remember we were squatting in a big plaza when the guy told me. He said, I got friends up in Colombia. Colombia wasn't a spot yet. They was getting ready to make Colombia the spot. In the old days, it was Peru and Bolivia. But now they're getting ready to make, because Colombia, Pacific coast, Caribbean coast, right? When you go through the, hey, that's two coasts. They call, in fact, the Negroes, they call them costinos. A lot of black people, because they live up on the coast. Believe it or not, 33% of people in Colombia is black, but nobody would ever imagine that, because they all live on the coast. They costinos. But anyway, so here's what they got going on. They want to get me up and set me up in Colombia, and that's what they say. They don't say, we're going to open up Colombia. Colombia is a news spot. Within a few years, it was a news spot. In less than that, we were there at the birth of Colombia as a spot for cocaine. We was there at the birth of it. I mean, it's not the birth of it, but because see, they grow cocoa down in Peru, and they grow cocoa in Bolivia. In fact, you could go to the market. I tried it. You go to the market and for 5 soles, you could get a bag full of cocoa leaves. And then they could sit there and chewing them cocoa leaves. I said, no, I ain't into this. I want to direct, you know what I mean? Because all the Indians, they sitting on the back of them trucks, and they just there, But and they chew cocoa leaves. They just chew cocoa leaves. That's where they get their energy. But they put a little limestone with it to release the alkaloid to get them high. And I was just chewing. So see, it ain't working. Plus, that's too much work for a Negro. You know what I mean? And who wants to have a mouthful of, like eating a mouthful of grass or tree leaves? You know what I mean? We're not like that. But the point I'm making is that every step of the way, Boss Man was right there. Boss Man was on the scene every step of the way. And I was already aware of everywhere I would go. In fact, I would let them know that I know you the police. One white boy said, yeah, I got my sergeant stripes right here. That was in Peru. I said, yeah, then that's right. Yeah. In other words, you the police. Everybody was already the police, so it was nothing new. That was that was a long time ago. The point is this. All the time we've been doing whatever we've been doing, we've been adapting and adjusting to whatever stage that we're at the time. So when we were in Oakland, when I come out of jail, when I go through all of that those are different phases of this whole continuous struggle. Because to me, this is what it is. It is a continuous struggle. It was from then on, and that's the difference between what we've been doing and some of our friends that get out of prison after being in a long time. They don't return to the struggle. Well, after all them years in the penitentiary and Negroes not helping you and forgetting about you, you know what I mean? It kind of make you not want to help no more, stuff like that, And that's the way they do our brothers. They forget about you. Like Imam Jamil. Imam Jamil has been in the penitentiary, and all the people that put him in the penitentiary is his people. All the people that put him in the penitentiary is his people. And one of the imams down in Carolina, I just got tired of him. He tells me, the next time you put together, because they're all out on the street and they depending on me to give them money to go see Imam Jamil in Colorado. So that means the rent-a-car, the hotel, I don't mind. But after doing that for years, all of a sudden the statement comes, the next time you do such and such, break me off a piece of that, like for my person. I said, nigga, you must be stupid or something. Break you off a piece, you out here running around like me. The same old Imam, is the last time I saw him, he's over there. I tell you.